Hi babe, what's up and welcome to my channel. I'm Khadijah if you're new here. So I did this holiday glam, but it's giving this needs to be my going out look. I really love how it turned out. I feel like it's super pretty, super feminine, and just stay tuned for this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're gonna get into this makeup look, and it's gonna be a holiday makeup glam. I feel like it's gonna be really fun because I usually do like my everyday look, but I'm excited to get into it. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna start by just clipping our hair back. And this helps because I hate when my hair gets in my face, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be looking straight because this is where... Okay, so first I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, which is not typically what I would do all the time, but I feel like for this occasion I want to get like my eyes together first because holiday means eyeshadow. Like, I think, you know, I never wear eyeshadow, you guys. Like, when I tell you, it's the very rare occasion that I put eyeshadow on. Like, I'm such like a bronzer girl, but for this, I think a little eyeshadow would be so pretty. And yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like my eyebrows are already growing out nicely. Like, it could be a little bit of Delulu in me, but I feel like they look good. So I'm gonna just go with that. I don't want to fill in the front too much because I think like a natural look in the front is like really, really, really pretty. And I feel like for brows, less is more, and I had to learn that the hard way. Like, when I tell you guys, I used to fill in my eyebrows like bricks. It was actually scary. Yeah, I feel like I used to fill my brows in so thick, but now, or like dark pretty much, but now I'm going to be working on growing out the top. I feel like that's literally like the perfect brow. Still working on the shape too, but it's like a work in progress. So I really start by like filling out the bottom and just using like light strokes. This is the Brow Wiz in Ebony. I knew it was in Ebony. I had linked it below. I'll link it below for this too. I haven't really changed up my products too recently, so everything should pretty much be the same for the most part, except for when I start doing my eyes. But that's okay. Let me just finish doing my brows and then I'll talk to you. So we're using our Too Faced concealer, and I like to just swipe a little bit on the back of my hand and do that. Also, it's officially been a week since Vlogmas started, and I feel like I'm finally getting into the swing of things. I just finished my brows. I haven't done the top yet. I'm gonna do that a little bit later, but we're gonna go in with our What the fuck? What? Power Grip Primer, child. Anyway, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm gonna take this Laura Mercier powder and literally just set under my brow, because this is gonna be the base for our eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with my She's Chiseled Package Chalk for face, because we still want to keep the look pretty similar to what like we're used to. Okay, so I actually want to deepen the crease more, so I'm gonna go in with this color in Kufuru and just tap and go in and bring that in, and that already has made such a difference with the eye. Now I'm gonna take this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush in C, and I'm going to pick up, I think this is called Zaz, and just press that. And I'm also gonna mix it with Kana, and I'm gonna place this on the lid. And this is just going to be kind of like a base color, because we're gonna add a little shimmer. It's funny because I literally never do a shimmer. Like, that's just not my personality at all. So I feel like this will be the perfect little pop for holiday, especially like if your outfit is more of like just like statement, like understated statement, if you get what I mean. Like very like classic, not too much, but still says a lot. I feel like a little shimmer on the eye never hurt. And I'm also going in more with Zana, the more taupe color, over the white color, because we don't want it to look too crazy. Okay, we're going back in with the shade from the crease that we stacked on top. Okay, so this is so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with my Milani Stay Put matte liner, and we're gonna do a wing, girls. So we pretty much finished the eye, but we still have to put our lashes on. Just finished my eyes, and now I'm gonna put on my lashes. Okay, I just finished my eyes. Now I'm gonna put on my lashes. I still need to do some finishing touches, but I'm gonna wait until I finish the base makeup. But I want you guys to see what it looks like when I have lashes on. So okay, so the lashes are on, so let's get into my favorite part, which is the face, baby girl. One thing about it, yeah, the face is gonna face, okay? So we're gonna be taking our Too Faced concealer like we already do. Y'all know I already put my e.l.f. primer on, so let's do that. So Too Faced, ever since I discovered this primer, I swear she's my girl. So I'm going to put this under my eyes and bring it up. And we're not gonna blend it out, so like don't even get crazy. I'm gonna strip it down my nose, but I'm gonna do it down my nose with like a brush. And then this Just take a little over here. Okay. Y'all see? Y'all see? So one thing that I am gonna do this time that I feel like I don't normally do, but I kind of want to do it today, I don't know why, is go in with my contour at the same time and just kind of let that do its thing. And like I said, I never usually do this, but for some reason I just feel like it's gonna turn out good. If it doesn't, you know, it's fine, but I think it will. You know when you like start your makeup and you're like, today's gonna be a good makeup day. Also, side note, I can see the sky from here. Oh my god, I want to take a picture. It literally is the prettiest, like orange rainbow, like blue and orange, like cotton candy. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Wow. All right, and I'm not gonna put my contour under here yet until I do my foundation, but I'm kind of like letting all of this just like sit. What I will be doing right now though is going in with my Dior and my Maybelline and mixing them. I always mix them on the back of my hand. I actually want to get like a palette. I need to remind myself to order that off Amazon, like a little palette, so I can stop mixing the back of my hand, because I feel like my hands are always so freaking dirty after I do my makeup. And the Dior is in the shade 4 Neutral, and then the Maybelline Matte is in the shade 365. It's the matte and poreless. Also, I forgot to tell you, I'm like, let me catch up, but the Too Faced is in Butterscotch, and then LYS is, and then the LYS is in shade DPN1, if anybody's curious. Okay. So I always take this e.l.f. brush. It's the ultimate blending brush, and like I said, I'll just mix it on the back of my hand. And like pretty much how you can tell your shade, if like let's say you're new to makeup, is if it like literally looks like your skin. And it really just depends like how much like you blend, and you have to know like don't try to like make your face look lighter or anything, especially like your base face, because it just won't make sense. But like if I was new to makeup, I wouldn't try to like make my own shade. I would just go out there and seek out my own shade, and drugstore has like, in my opinion, like the biggest shade ranges, and then obviously like black owned brands too, because hello, we already know the vibes. But I'm just putting this in the areas right now that I didn't put my like concealer or contour, just to kind of start. And I always like bring it down to my neck and bring it to like near my ears and on my forehead as well, because I know some girls don't put makeup on their forehead. Put makeup on your forehead, okay? And then also like for your ears too, you need to just make sure you're covering your whole, because like let's say like you decide to wear like a high ponytail for a makeup look, or for like a look, right? Like it's just not gonna make sense if, yeah, like it just doesn't make. Okay, so I'm gonna take my stippling brush and just start blending out. Now that I put like my foundation and stuff on, I am gonna go under with my, okay. I just feel like my lighting is starting to get bad because the sun is going down, and that's all you need to do everything early. So to set, or to blend out my concealer, we're going to be using this flat brush. It literally is by Trade Essentials. It might actually be a real paintbrush, but baby, when I tell you this gets me so right, I actually need to look in a mirror to do this. But pretty much, I don't like to use a beauty blender because I just feel like a beauty blender takes the product away. And for me, I'm trying to cover my under eyes and not, and I mean, and like retain as much concealer as possible while while keeping a snatched look. And I actually learned this part from the UK girlies, because one thing they're gonna do this is where it gets fun when we have to set. So I just blended out my right eyes. I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury and go in straight with my Flawless Finish. I could also use loose setting powder, but I'm gonna do that after, and I'm gonna use a translucent shade, and I'm also gonna be using I'm gonna use a translucent shade, and I'm also gonna be using the Laura Mercier Deep, but I'm gonna use that one in other areas of my face. But this is to set and give it that flawless finish like promised. And I just go on my high points. And I feel like because I already did the brows so natural, that the face will still get a chance. Okay, we're gonna use a little LS around the bowl of our nose, right there. Brush in M433. I have two of these, so I use it for concealer, and I use it for my contour. And when I'm blending this out, I try not to make like my nose like wider. So when I do the line, I just try to stay really close to my natural like bone structure of my nose. And now I'm just pushing this contour into the front of my brow. And my nose is long, so I just like to make it a little bit more like snatched, if you know what I mean. People always ask me like, oh my god, like which part of Africa are you from? And I'm like, babe, I don't know, like I don't know. So a part of me feels like I am like Ethiopian or Eritrean. Like I feel like, you know how they say like you have the face of like your many ancestors? I feel like I'm definitely somebody's cousin. I just don't know. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way. Like I would be so proud to be like, yeah, like I am from this country. Taking Airspun. I know this is a throwback. I actually have had this for I don't even know what year I got this actually. But I'm gonna take this little sponge. I need to get another one actually. And I'm just gonna, actually no, I'm not gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put this a little under my eye, like lightly. Okay. On the side. Powder. And I'm just gonna swirl this around the base. And right here. Now we're gonna go back in with She's Chiseled and this fun, okay, I'm acting crazy. This fun brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna pat. And then just So I'm gonna do like my lip. I tried to do the red, but I feel like the red is just never gonna be my vibe. I just don't know if I see myself wearing red lipstick anytime soon, realistically. So we're gonna do my brown. You know what's interesting? I feel like one thing I've learned about the Maybelline, so this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and then this is the Maybelline, I think it's like, damn, the color faded, but I'm pretty sure it's like a lifter, or not a lifter, but it's like supposed to be like a stain, and this is in Cheeky, and then this one is in Amber. But it's funny enough because I feel like the gloss actually is way more like pigmented than like the lip stain, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in also with my Maybelline Hyaluronic Acid, and this is in the shade Pearl, and this one, this is so pretty. And here's that glitter we were looking for earlier. I'm just gonna put it on my lips. Adding Kafuru. I feel like this just adds more drama to the eye, if you know what I mean. And maybe with a little bit more eyeliner. I just feel like it's okay if your liner, if you feel like you want to add more of anything later. So I'm just gonna touch this up. Okay, so I just finished the makeup look. Hope you guys like how it turned out. I feel like it's just so pretty and really complements like the holidays, and it says like, okay, like this is a little statement without, you know, all of the red and all this stuff. It's still very neutral, so like if you're going from one place to another, it'll go with every look. So I hope you guys love it, and I hope this helps somebody, inspires them. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family, and like, share, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.